Okay, I'm on borrowed time. I got 2 sick toddlers home with me right now. You want to see? Well, come around and you can help, Mama. Come around. And they're just potty trained, and they just had 2 cups of milk. So I wanted to do an updated grocery haul. I haven't done one in a while, and as you know, I'm doing the How to Get Lean series. So I thought I would show you how I strategize my grocery haul when I'm thinking about which foods will fill me up the best, but still ones to enjoy, all while trying to get lean. And I actually got my marching orders from my coach this morning, and we're gonna go ahead and start dropping my calories slightly. I'm also gonna increase my step count to start getting a little bit leaner before a couple trips I have coming up in March. So I think we're doing 1,500 calories, which is totally manageable. Really, I was hanging around 18 to 2,000. So I'm just gonna look at a couple of foods that were higher calorie ones, make some substitutions for maybe just some like lower calorie carbohydrates or lower, calorie fat options, whatever it is. But if you missed last week's episode, make sure that, maybe it's 2 episodes ago, where I did the visual on what is a calorie dense food versus nutrient dense food. Usually nutrient dense foods are gonna fill you up faster and they're not as many calories, so check that out. But that's how I'm going to show you how I did my grocery haul. So I usually like to go, I actually love the grocery store, and see what's new and what new finds I can find, but both the boys were home. And so I went ahead and did some online pickup, which actually, when you are trying to get lean, it's probably better to order your groceries online because you can't see all the fun looking stuff. You just stick to your staple foods, you grab a couple things to enjoy, throw them in the cart, and then you're good to go. So let me show you what my grocery haul looked like today. Okay, so I'm gonna break this down in categories, all right? So I'm gonna start off with just kind of, random miscellaneous items that I just enjoy. So I do mostly plant-based milk. It just seems to do better with me. So I always have unsweetened almond milk on hand. Basically, it's for coffee, protein blizzards, that kind of stuff. I'm gonna try this new oat milk creamer. Because I am trying to go mostly dairy-free just for some like reproductive hormone stuff, I've been trying out oat milk, which I'm loving, but I still haven't found a creamer. Like I have an almond milk creamer, I had a coconut one, just not a fan. So I'm hoping, or if anybody else has a recommendation, drop it in the comments. I'm hoping this one's good. So I found that one at the store, and it's 25 calories a tablespoon. Hoping it tastes good. It's a caramel macchiato flavor. So those are a couple random things. The other thing that really helps me when I'm trying to get leaner is just having something that fills up my stomach. And I'm really into the bubbly water right now. All right, I have to be careful with carbonation for myself just because of these stomach issues, but for some reason, I don't know if it doesn't have as much carbonation, this one seems to be doing really well. So I have blackberry to try this week, but if you haven't had their strawberry one, it is so good. And I would say of all the sparkling waters I've tried, this has probably been my favorite brand yet. So those are just a couple random items. So let's keep moving. Let's do protein next. Okay, so we're never short on protein in this house, but I got some of my staples. First, I'm just starting with chicken breast. It's the easiest way for me to get protein in that is super lean. I enjoy chicken. I feel like it's such a mild type of protein that you can change the flavors with your vegetables and your starchy carbs and your sauces and your spices. And so I make Instant Pot chicken probably 2 to 3 times a week. So I always have chicken in the grocery haul. And then I'm doing some Canadian bacon this week. I also can't have turkey. I mean, it's kind of a mess right now. So I have turkey lunch meat for the boys. Usually I would have some type of lunch meat on hand for myself. This will be for them. But I'm doing Canadian bacon because this one I can tolerate fine. And I'm gonna do a lot of egg white omelets. So I had been doing just normal eggs. Nothing wrong with the yolk. It's great for you. However, when you're looking to drop calories and you're looking to keep protein high, going mostly egg whites is a great thing. And I'm gonna add in Canadian bacon because it is a super lean protein source. It also tastes great if you want to do it on breakfast sandwiches, like with an open face English muffin, if you want to put it in your omelet, if you want to do it with a flatbread. Canadian bacon is so good. It's also a great substitution for regular bacon, so maybe you're doing like a club sandwich, throw in some Canadian bacon. It'll save a lot of fat, bump your protein. I have other protein sources on hand, but I always have liquid egg whites ready to go. I have eggs on hand, and then I like to snack on string cheese. So the boys and I both love these. I mean, for only 70 calories a stick and 5 grams protein, if you're looking for a quick and easy snack to bring with you for work or you're running around with kids and activities, string cheese is a great option. And then just bring a piece of fruit and you've got a quick and easy meal that's gonna keep you nice and full, that's nutrient dense. So string cheese. Okay, I've been on a quest for protein bars that are gluten-free without any of the sugar alcohols like erythritol, and I'm looking for like no artificial sweeteners. And I saw somebody else talking about these Cliff Builder bars. They are delicious and I am loving the ingredients on these. So, I mean, it's really, really like good, natural, easy to digest ingredients, which is what I'm looking for. This is a little bit higher than most protein bars that I typically do in terms of calories. However, I'll probably just use it as a quick and easy breakfast. It's 280 calories, but it is 20 grams protein, 31 carbs, 9 fat. So again, it's a little higher, but if you are someone who doesn't mind having something quick and easy on the go for a breakfast or a lunch, this could be a full meal for some people. So I'm trying out mint chocolate is great, and I'm gonna try out the chocolate peanut butter. So I'll report back, but definitely loved the chocolate mint, and it didn't have that weird like chalky taste that I wasn't sure it was gonna have. That's why I'm kind of particular with protein bars, so put that one on the list. Okay, that was my main protein stuff. For a little pop of flavor, I also got goat cheese crumbles. I just feel like it's a really nice, like tangy, mild taste to go into your salad to give you a little bit more punch of flavor. I will do like big vegetable protein bowls and I'll add goat cheese or something like that. Obviously, I'll put this in the omelet with the Canadian bacon. I do one combo that's arugula, Canadian bacon, mushroom, goat cheese, and you drizzle a little maple syrup on top. So good. Okay, so goat cheese crumbles. Now we're gonna move on to produce. Now, this is actually typically more than I would buy, but the boys, again, have been home a lot, so they really enjoy their fruit. So I try to pick ones that I know they like and that I enjoy as well. So we always get like a little seedless watermelon. I feel like for us, it's the perfect size. I used to buy like the giant ones and then I'd end up throwing it away or I'd forget the other half was in the refrigerator. So this just seems like a better use of buying that produce without wasting it. We always get a cantaloupe, super easy to cut up and have stored, ready to go as an easy carbohydrate. And then we're really into berries. So the boys love raspberries, blueberries, strawberries. Again, if you're looking to get leaner, when it comes to like knowing what type of food has how many calories, like berries are going to be super low calorie and very voluminous. They're gonna keep your stomach full. Cantaloupe and watermelon are great. They actually can creep up in calories for the serving size, so you just kind of have to watch it, but nothing's off limits. It's just knowing what you want and how it fits in your big picture plan. So fruit's just an easy snack for me to have. And then for pops of flavor, I do love arugula. I already mentioned I put it in my omelets. I'll mix it into different rice bowls. I'll mix it in with potatoes. It kind of doesn't matter. I just think it's a nice peppery pop of flavor. So I always get that. And then this time I'm getting a romaine baby red butter lettuce and arugula blend. So I was trying to do something a little bit different with my salad. I bought hearts of romaine lettuce. Yes, I buy the bagged pre-cut lettuce because it saves me a little bit of time. And when I want a quick and easy meal that aligns with my goals, I'll take a little help from the store. But this arugula blend is gonna give this a lot more flavor and texture, which I like, so I like to do a little combo. Moving on, frozen veggies. I always have broccoli florets on hand. I have stir-fry, like mixed veggies frozen in the freezer, and I always have green beans. Those are my 3 staples. I also have frozen peas because the boys like those, or sometimes when I'm making like my rice bowls, I have all my staple ingredients ready, so I might have my shredded chicken, my rice, I have steamed carrots. I'll throw some peas in there and a scrambled egg with some soy sauce, and I make like a fried rice. So super easy if you just know your staple foods and your ingredients. Okay, moving on to more produce. Huge fan of the little mini cucumbers. Does anybody else love these? They are like the perfect snack, and I don't know why. To me, they taste better than the regular ones, and the boys love them with a little salt. I'll just do them as a snack with some salt and like lime juice, and maybe I'll take some Greek yogurt with a little spice packet, mix that up, super tasty. And then sliced mushrooms. Again, I'm just taking some help from the store and buying them already pre-washed and pre-sliced so they can easily go inside my omelets, inside my different veggie protein bowls, stir fries. So sliced mushrooms. Carrots. If you've watched this channel, you know that I steam carrots in the Instant Pot. in like 3 minutes. I don't even chop the ends off. I might put them in half so they fit in there easier, but you just put the grate in the Instant Pot, 1 cup of water, carrots go in, you set the timer manual for 3 minutes, quick release, and you have the most perfect steamed carrot. So carrots are always on the list. And then the only other produce I did this week was 1 avocado. I always buy it, and I mean, it's good, but I don't know, I never end up eating them. So I buy one in case the boys want it or I want to put it on top of a sandwich or an omelet. And then I always have bell peppers, which I love to either saute in my omelets or roast up in the oven and or eat raw. So that's that. Bananas, always have them on hand for the boys and for my protein blizzards. Lately, I've been doing 1 scoop of protein powder, 1 tablespoon of chia seeds, 1 tablespoon, 6 grams, yeah. Half a banana, like 60 grams, plus the almond milk and the ice. It is so creamy and delicious, and the chia seeds add this really nice texture to it. If you ever had chia seeds, you know what I'm talking about. And I put little mini chips on top, and that's my dessert, which also really helps when you're in a cut and you want something to look forward to and enjoy. Just look at something that would be a higher calorie version of it and see how you can make a substitution and trade-off in the moment during that time while you're trying to get leaner that tastes good and that kind of gives you that fix that you're looking for. You can always go back to the higher calorie version later. Moving on to my gluten-free items. I actually did go to the store yesterday for like 2 items, but we were running late for pickup. So I was looking for a gluten-free pancake mix. The Kodiak gluten-free mix is delicious. Our grocery store was sold out of all of them. So I just bought this one. It's called Pamela's, and it's an almond flour one. It's really good. So if you're trying to do anything gluten-free, if you're having stomach issues, this pancake mix was delicious. I did a serving and a half with 80 grams of shredded chicken to make my own chicken and waffles with hot sauce and syrup. Really good. Pamela's gluten-free mix. And then my other thing that I get, because remember, I'm not going to do any type of plan. I'm not going to eat in any way if I don't enjoy it. For me, that's dessert here and there. So something like pancakes gives me like a sweet treat, something like protein blizzard, and then I've been really into these gluten-free cookies. This Glutino, which are like Oreos. So that was the last thing that I bought on my list. So I've got my carbs. Really the only fat I guess you saw was the avocado, and there's some fat in the cheese. I get most of my fat honestly from butter or proteins with fat, olive oil, that kind of stuff, salad dressing. You saw all my carbs were basically fruit and veggies. As far as starchy carbs go, in the pantry, I already have beans and lentils and rice and oats. Those are always on hand. I have Yukon Gold and sweet potatoes in the fridge. And then protein, you saw my chicken and my Canadian bacon and my cheese, but also in the fridge we have a bunch of other stuff like Greek yogurt and eggs. You saw my egg whites. So that's it. We are set up for the week. It's all my staple foods. They're easy to prepare. They're super easy to assemble into meals. Literally none of this takes me more than 10 minutes to make into a meal. So that's how I kind of look about my grocery list. Like, what is going to be the easiest way to get the food from the grocery store to the plate? And I want it to be palatable, I want it to be easy to cook, and I want to enjoy it over and over again. So these are my staple foods. Would love to know in the comments, what are your staple foods? Like, what do you always get at the grocery store? That's probably, if you buy it on repeat, that's a staple for you. And that's super easy to have in your nutrition plan while you're trying to get lean. All right, that's it. Chat soon.